He didn't even make it through.
Okay. Brazil wouldn't play Maguire, would they?
Hold on.
Put no because Gareth Southgate.
Don't let him expire before your eyes.
We don't see that anymore, and that is because of Gareth Southgate.
And all the games. He's starting all the games.
Only Ronaldo can still stay relevant in Saudi League. Listen, no, guys, hold on.
When does the best manager in the world manage at international?
Oh my God!
Halma!
I'm a walking lick. Having nothing on my wrist. Paparazzi taking pics. Something you don't wanna miss. Diamonds dance like a disco ball. Excuse my wrist and like 2 show off. No condiments, too much sauce. This is regular, do this. I'm a walking lick. Having nothing on my wrist. Paparazzi taking pics. Something you don't wanna miss.
Welcome to our UEFA Euro 2024 roundtable prediction, brought to you today by EA Sports FC 24. UEFA Euro 2024 is joining the club and coming to FC 24 next year. We've watched the draw now, and now we're going to see what the panel think of how the draw's all going to pan out.
Speaking of playing, play EAFC 24 now and you can unlock one of the special Euro 24 player items coming to the game. The European stars up for grabs are Jack Grealish. Any fans?
Hey!
Yeah. Virgil van Dijk, the best centre back in the world. Yeah. Federico Chiesa.
Hey!
Florian Wirtz.
Hey!
Álvaro Morata.
Hey!
And of course, Ousmane Dembélé. So let's get stuck in, Rob.
Introducing our panel, Flex, Expressions, AGT, Abbi, and Matisse. And we've got a very esteemed audience, included in the audience, the FCM boys right there. Football culture, movement, dogs. But listen, we know what the draw is now. We know what the draw is. We know who England are going to face. We know who everyone's going to face. Just to do a real recap on that, AGT, Mr. Statman himself.
Yeah, right. Make sure you check, right? I need someone to double.
Ain't the Liverpool stats, so he ain't got to go to them. I'm like Dr. Dre over there.
Any stats, but this guy can mess it up, even if it's legit.
AGT, I want you to run through each group and tell us who everyone has got. Okay. Just remind us.
Group A, Germany, Scotland. Big up Talia in the studio. Hungary and Switzerland. That's a tough group for the Scots. They're playing the first game of the tournament against Germany as well on June the 14th. Group B, Spain. Big up Raul in the studio. Croatia, Italy. It's looking like the group of death, but then it's Albania. All due respect to you, my friend. That's Group B.
Top the group.
Big up. Slovenia in Group C. Denmark, Serbia, and England.
England.
Group D is the playoff winner. A versus the Netherlands, Austria, and France. If Wales jump into that group, maybe that becomes the most difficult group. Belgium in Group D, Slovakia, Romania, and the playoff winner B. And then in Group F, Turkey, playoff winner C, Portugal, and Czech Republic, Robbie.
Those are the groups, right? And I want to jump straight into it, right? Everybody's got a paddleboard, right? And a pen. I want you to write down, do you think, based off of what you've seen now with the draw, which I think that's a very favourable draw for England, can England win the UEFA Euro 2024? Yes or no? I want you to write it down.
This is my opinion,
Yes
guys.
or no?
This is my opinion.
Yes. No, we've got a few no's there. Yes.
I wrote in Spanish, blood. You know them way there, blood. Raul, I'm learning, fam. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Flex, you've written yes. Why? Why can England win the Euros?
Because they've got enough to do it. They've showed that they've come close, obviously getting to the final last time out. They've showed that we've got an array of talent. There's a squad deep enough to do it. There's enough options to be able to do it. You could argue, I know experience-wise, because I haven't got over the line, you could say that's a negative, but knocking on the door consistently for international trophies is experience. It's just the manager for me. Can he set us up in a way that in them crucial moments, in them big games, can he manage? Like, in the group stages of where we was in the last World Cup and the last Euros, it's fine. Okay, cool. We ended up beating Germany at Wembley to get past. We've beaten Denmark in them, beaten the Senegal. But when we've got to the France, when we've got to the Italy, when we've got to, who was it in the one before that? Croatia, 1-0 up, Kieran Trippier. Like, we've been in positions of power in these games, but Southgate has to manage. That's when you got to get into your bag.
So you're backing him to do that this time.
I think he can do it this time.
Okay, you backing Southgate to do it?
Yes. No, I'm not backing Southgate.
You put yes.
No. Listen, you asked me if England can win the Euro. You didn't say nothing about Southgate.
Yeah, but he's a manager.
Well, if you said can Gareth Southgate win, I'd say no. You asked me if England can win. England can win it because they're in the competition. They got a very good team. If they play freestyle football, then maybe so.
So just don't listen to him. Basically.
Yeah, bro. You know what I mean? Go into the team talks with cotton buds, cotton wool, whichever ones you want in your ears. And then, yeah, man, you know what I mean? You lot go and train at goals in Alperton and that. No, I'm being serious. You don't even need to use St. George's Park or St. George's Way or wherever it is. You know what I mean? Go to goals in Alperton with the man them and that. Play against the man them and me, fam. I'm telling you, we can go far.
I still don't know what he's to be.
He hasn't
yes
really
or no?
answered the question.
Right?
Abbi. I said yes.
Abbi, put some
Raoul,
clarity
help
on
me,
it.
blood.
Can we win it? You've
You
gone
might
yes as
brother,
well.
you know.
I've gone yes. All the same reasons as Flex, to be honest with you. I think that in terms
Not
of
me.
the squad, and maybe not you, X. But I think in terms of the squad, I mean, I think on paper it's as good as France. Maybe the only area I think with England that maybe we're just slightly lacking is the defence. But I still think that these are players that have been in 3 tournaments now. I still think they know what job they need to do, and it's time. It's just getting over the line. But in terms of creative options, I think we've got the best team out there.
Matisse, you put yes.
Yeah, put it differently to X. I won't put it the same way, but I actually agree with his train of thought because, like, let's be honest. I've seen teams, myself, Di Matteo, lift the Champions League. He wasn't an elite manager. No, sometimes the players can take you through, and if it's a penalty shootout again.
Yep.
Barring he makes some crazy selections and puts like young players up for last penalties and whatnot, we could actually win. So it's not necessarily he has to be the best manager or the manager of the tournament for England to actually win it, because the players themselves, they've gone through the experience and they've got the talent, so they might drag him to it. So.
You put no. AGT.
Yeah.
Why?
I put no because Gareth Southgate. When it comes down to it, when you're millimetres away from winning or losing, I don't personally think he has, one, the experience to get you over the line, but 2, I think there's a bit of a lack of a personality there, a leader in those real big moments when it matters.
The last World Cup, the manager of Argentina, right, he had no experience. It's his first time.
Yeah, but he's got Messi.
Yeah, freestyle football.
No, but I'm
That's
just
what
saying.
I'm saying.
Carried him. It's his first time managing. He won the World Cup. So
and that can happen sometime. You saw what Matisse said about Di Matteo, but I just think with all these teams that we've seen come out today, I think Portugal have got more of a chance than winning it over England. France definitely have. And you never know, could Belgium click? Could Spain click? I just feel like England are maybe second or third in the list, but I think when it comes down to it, I don't think they will win.
who else had no? Talia, I knew you'd have no. Scottish fan.
That's shameless.
Talia, you've got no, right? Why? Why, apart from you being Scottish, right? Why have you got no to England winning it?
I said no, but with the love heart, because I'm a big fan of the team. You guys have passion, you have skill, you have talent. You have essentially on paper, like Abbi said, the best players. But when you put them all together, too many egos, too much potential, too many superstars sat on the bench. So you're all blaming Southgate. Lots of people in here going, yeah, we're going to win if it wasn't for Southgate. I don't think it's got anything to do with Southgate. He has to deal with A-star quality and telling a few of them they have to go on the bench. And it's a bit like baking a cake. I was thinking this, right? This is why Scotland, I think, will come out on top. Flour, does it taste good on its own? No. Sugar, yeah. Starch, no. But when you mix it together, you need some bad qualities in there to make a beautiful cake.
Ooh.
So what would you say Scotland will come out on top of what? What, your group?
We have Henderson. We have Phillips. Starch, flour.
But Dry. No, you're missing the point.
What?
They think they're sugar. They all think they're sugar. Some of them need
Henderson
to be okay
does not
with
think
the
he's
fact
sugar, I promise
that
you.
they are flour. Like, accept it.
I don't think England have any like superstar egos who really think they're the man and they've won
think
everything. I think it's actually a perfect group of players.
Theo Talcott, blood. Theo Talcott. Marcus Rashford. Yep.
Let's get the mic.
Yeah, because he's on 350.
With a license plate that says Rashe.
What, do you think some
Rashe. With a full blood.
Rashe. In the mini, they've all got money.
Listen, bro. Listen, as a footballer, there is no reason for you to drive around wearing a chain and a balaclava.
No way. Hold on, wait.
You're not unknown T, yeah? You're not. You played for.
He's
Alex
played his part in
Ferguson,
society
bro.
for what he's done, more than this government's done, what he's done for children.
Yeah,
Where
big
you-
up.
Absolutely.
Anyway, let's take this off of Manchester argument.
He's actually an idiot.
Leave him alone, yeah?
You
One
put it
second. Let's take
From
this
the
back
temple
from
to the mouth.
This is what happens when you get a Man United and Man City fan in the room.
Nah,
But
listen,
listen,
We didn't know
That
that.
You
was a
put-
good, that was a good spin to block that, but she is right about the ego thing there.
Do you think? I don't see
Yeah,
it.
no, Rashford, man.
it.
Man thinks he's NLE chopper.
But
Like,
Kennedy,
you know what
you've
I mean?
got-
Like, he
you've
needs to
got-
know he's a footballer, bro.
Kennedy, you've got yes-ish.
Man moving like he's NLE.
So why have you put yes-ish?
I have put yes-ish because, as we said, the quality is there, the talent is there. But I do have to agree with Talia, it is about the synergy. And I just think, like, you know, we've seen it with Pep even when Haaland first came in, that the format was all over the place. I think it takes time for the players to really actually mesh together and work well together. So I'm just not 100% convinced.
Okay, let me get the FCM boys in, right? Because Cam, you've put yes.
Of course.
Fuad's got no.
No, he's got yes. He's got yes.
Oh, you got yes as well? Okay.
He's got yes.
All right, so tell everybody in this room why England are going to win
It's about time.
UEFA.
I'll let you finish your question.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Why are they going to win?
ready.
Why are they going to win the UEFA Euro 2024?
It's about time, you know what I mean? Like, it's been a while, of course, as we know, but England have been knocking on the door, as Flex said. And it's just about time that England do it. Look, you're walking into the tournament, one of the most feared as well. You know what I mean?
We've had that before, though, innit? We've had the
No, not
golden
really, not
generation
really, not
when
really.
we had Beckham and Scholes and all that.
No. Beckham and Scholes and all that, the wags and all them things, you know what I mean? All
Scholes
getting
left
involved.
midfield in
So
that.
if it was the old days, like what Talia was saying, in terms of the egos and all that stuff, I get it. But not this squad. This squad is united. Everyone's come. I don't know what the random Rashford attack is over there.
For no reason. For no reason.
I don't know
He's
what
not even
Rashford
starting
did.
for
I
England.
don't know what Rashford did there.
He's not even starting for England.
I stand on it.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't know.
His form's been up and down. He's not even starting.
Talk to me, innit? About
I don't know what's
started it. Why you
going on
trying
there,
to
but-
snitch on me, bro?
But in general, I think England, look, I do get it. Like, sometimes you watch England, you think they can do better. But I think a lot of times people exaggerate what happens in international football. How many international teams play swashbuckling, exciting, pep football? Nobody does that. You know what I mean?
Brazil,
all the nations that win
Argentina.
it. No, that's all. Argentina don't play that football. You know what I
At
mean?
times.
Argentina won that tournament by having a superstar in Messi and a bunch of warriors around him. Do you know what I mean? So it is about team cohesion, but England are never going to play this exciting, popping it football. It's just not going to happen at international level. It's about getting results. And I think England have the players that can just grind out wins and get the results.
They have the players, Fuad, but is Southgate the guy that's going to get us there? Is he going to be brave enough in those situations? Is he going to learn from his mistakes? Because I do think a lot of people do forget how bad England used to be before Southgate came in. He came in when we were pretty poor, and he's built this team.
He has, and this is kind of the challenge to him. And this is why I feel like he's kind of proven in the last two tournaments where he can take this England team. I feel like now it's up to the players to step up. I always feel like in Champions Leagues and World Cups, individual talent always wins you those tournaments. You look at the winner of every single one of those tournaments, you can look at a player who you're like, Mbappe, he dug his team out. Griezmann, he got his team out. Now it's time to look at these England players. Saka, you've been having this brilliant season. Now give us another one. Kane, you missed us. The penalty last time. Can you recover from that? Foden, can you step up? Bellingham, you're at Madrid. Rice, you're the 100 mil midfielder. All of these guys, Stones was being called the best centre-back in the world last year. It's time for these guys to individually say, all right, we can't use the excuse of Gareth. We're going to go out there and win games ourselves.
Definitely.
And the one thing I want to say is because look at the managers that when Portugal won it, it was Santos in charge. Is Santos a top coach?
No, awful.
Everyone wants, literally, French, in France, they talk about Deschamps like how we talk about Gareth Southgate. But players can do it. You got to do the individuals can get yourself out of it, like Phil had said. So all the manager talk, when does the best manager in the world manage at international level? I've never seen that in my life.
For me, 100%, right, managers are there for tactics, and they're spot on in saying, right, the best managers don't go to international level, they're in clubs, and that's correct. But also, they're supposed to harbour an environment which is fun to be in, fun to play with, and get them players excited to play for England,
Yeah, but
essentially.
I think he's done that,
I
Doyle.
don't know.
He's absolutely done that. And I think everyone can be very, I guess, critical of Gareth Southgate because we haven't got over the line. But like we mentioned a minute or two ago, you know, we've seen England not have any fluidity, you know, cliques and factions in the camp. We don't see that anymore, and that is because of Gareth Southgate and probably this generation of players as well. They all get on, they all have fun. You see it, you know, when you see all the things that go on YouTube and on socials during tournaments and whenever they're at the training camp. So I think in terms of a togetherness, they've definitely got that. It's just whether or not they can do it on the biggest stage in the world. I think it's a mentality thing. We can all criticise Gareth Southgate for his tactics and stuff and say maybe he's taken us too far, and maybe he has. But there also is a point where you have to step up. Harry Kane missed that penalty, not Gareth Southgate.
For all that I criticise him on tactical know-how, can he get in his UEFA A licence manual and really get us over the line? All of that aside, the one thing he has done very well is knit this squad together, whereby every single one of them players, and I know you get the lip service of, he's honestly great, he really is. If you had the heart-to-heart, one-to-one and said, listen, no one's going to find out about this. Like, what's Gareth saying? Every single one of them would say to you, listen, I like him, man. He's helped me. You know, St. George's Park is great to be around. And I honestly think that, like that golden generation, when you see like podcasts and stuff, when you listen to Rio Ferdinand speak or you listen to Gerrard or Scholes, they will tell you, Man United players sat here. I'm in training. I'm going in on Gerrard. When we're not training in the lunch hall, I ain't really trying to talk to Gerrard. Lampard's over there with Terry. I ain't really trying to mix with Scholesy. Now you got Declan Rice. He's, you know, loving Jack Grealish, and Jack Grealish, just everybody loves Saka. He's the little brother, Madison Saka. They're giving it all that. Even to the point where when we see these games, you could say football's gone a bit soft. When we see the big games like Liverpool City or Man United City and some of these players, that actual bite, if you like your old school football, it's not really there. I see John Stones, Harry Maguire, we just got slapped 3-0 at Old Trafford and going up to Foden, big up, man. Like, that's just what it is.
Remember when Neville ignored Schmeichel in the tunnel and
exactly,
that? Neville
exactly.
So like G.
I actually think Gareth Southgate, to be fair, his best attribute is actually making the squad harmonious. It's just, can he help give them experience?
My biggest criticism.
I think the fans kill it.
My biggest criticism of Gareth Southgate is literally when we play with fear. You know what I mean? If you look at the Italy, how can you be at Wembley 1-0 up and then get a goal and then England sit back for the rest of the game? It's the freezing, and that comes from, I do think that comes to the manager. It does come from all the years of hurt and stuff. But the manager should be the one saying, listen, that wasn't you guys. That was them guys. You know what I mean? This is what we're going to do. Exactly. And it's the same thing with France. Like, after a while, you were going in that France game like, is this is the France team that we should be scared of? But you know, we played in our shell again, hoped on a penalty, Kane misses it, and all of a sudden you're out of the tournament. England just have to believe.
Just to add as well, you have to remember, when we talk about Portugal, I know you said Fernando Santos, but Ronaldo is a big part of that Portugal team. He may not have played, you know, in the end because of the injury, but he was basically assistant manager on the sidelines. When you've got a great figure like that behind you, who's won the trophies that he's won and the achievements that he's achieved, it spurs you on as a player. When you look to England, you look to the bench, you look at Southgate, that is the only question mark with this. Yes, he's not achieved anything of, you know, in terms of trophies and accolades and whatnot. And then when you go through that team, Maguire, relegations, no serious achievements. We can go through quite a few. Bellingham, obviously, hopefully will get his trophies. But Saka, not really won much. Most of these players have not actually picked up trophies. So most of them have that almost Tottenham bottling type, you know, kind of thing around them.
Trent has.
England,
Trent's won everything.
There's not many.
All right, guys. So, all right, one thing, because I wanna. I'm gonna. One second here. I'm gonna move it on a bit.
Why are you stopping it there, Robbie? Bro?
1 second.
That deserves a receipt for that, bro.
He'll get one.
You get a
I'll
chance. You
cook
get a
him,
chance.
man. I don't even talk about Chelsea. I'll cook him. You know them way there.
You get a chance. But don't forget, the Euros is coming to EAFC 24, so make sure you check that out. What I'm going to do now, right, is you've got these paddle boards. A lot of people have written either yes or no. I want you to write either yes or no on the other side, because we are going to select, with you guys, our best England 11. The 11 that we think should start the game for England that can win us Euro 2024. Right, so write yes or no on it.
If what?
I want you to write a yes or a no, and then I'm going to say certain players. Cool. And if you think yes, that person should start for England, you say yes. If it's a no, hold up your paddle, no, right? Right, you all done that? Right, so let's start. In goal, are we all agreed Jordan Pickford's number one keeper, he starts?
Can't change it now.
Right, so Pickford in goal.
I expected you to go no there.
Right back. I guess the choice is. Yeah, we'll go 4-3-3. I guess the choice is this: Walker, Trent Alexander-Arnold.
No, you got to say them, and then we put.
No. I'm giving you the names first. So Walker, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Reece James. Right. So.
Trippier as well.
Trippier as well could come into that as well. So
Wan-Bissaka could still check.
He hasn't chosen.
He ain't chosen DR yet.
He's played for.
He might say, you know what I mean?
He might.
Wait, no, Livramento could not go Portugal and say, let me hold. You know.
No. Let's leave it. Let's leave it with the four we said.
Let's start off with Trent Alexander-Arnold. Oh, a lot of yeses there.
Is this as a defender? As a right back.
As a right back.
Actually, no.
Right back.
With Maguire.
Okay. Reece James.
Tom, relax.
Yeah. Nah.
Okay.
It's not going to be fit.
Kyle Walker.
Amen.
Right.
Kyle Walker.
And Kieran Trippier.
Well, wait. Can we say yes twice, blood?
Right. So
Yeah.
I think.
All right. Cool. Yeah. Yes twice.
So I think. Listen, comprehensively, that looks like that's Walker. Walker in at right back.
Best Premier League.
Right. Let's go to. Let's go
blaming
to.
us and not Southgate.
Let's go to.
You are shameless.
Let's go to our left back. Luke Shaw.
Jeez, Corden.
It's quite a lot of yours.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Nah,
Let me see the options.
You see Culture Cut, I can't stand him.
Hold on a minute. Hold on.
Supposed to be
Luke
United.
Shaw.
He hates
Nah,
Luke Shaw, bro.
Luke Shaw,
All right then, let's get mash up Ben Chilwell.
Luke Shaw for England.
Luke
Shaw for England. Nah, Luke Shaw for
Have your
England.
little Chilwell, bro.
Luke Shaw for England.
All right.
Have your little Chilwell.
All right.
Get what you
Okay.
deserve. All right, take Chilwell.
Ben Chilwell.
No, that's all right.
Ben Chilwell.
Put Trippier there then. Go on, have him.
Kieran Trippier.
You see Shaw against Galatasaray, bro.
I think we'd have to say Luke Shaw's got that.
See him in the last Euro.
Luke Shaw's got that. All right. Right, we're going centre backs. We're going centre backs now, and I guess So let's just give the overall.
Harry Maguire.
Right. The overall choices are going to be Maguire, going to be Gay, Stones, Tamori,
Joe Gomez.
Colwell, Lewis
What
Dunk.
about what's my
Colwell,
man's name,
Dunk.
blood? Tyrone Mings, blood.
Well, he's injured.
Are you gonna mention Gay and not Tyrone Mings?
Yeah, but
blood?
Mings.
year,
Call on Tyrone. What are you talking about, bruv?
He won't be
Respect
back.
Mings.
He won't be back.
All right, cool, fine.
All right, so let's start with Harry Maguire.
First name on the team sheet, mate.
Come on. Maguire.
All right, so is it?
Come on.
That's why we're not going to win the Euros.
Come on.
That's why we're not going to win it.
Come
if
on.
Maguire plays.
Quite a lot of yeses.
That's not why we
Few no's.
Taylor
A few
knows.
no's there. But quite a lot of yeses.
You ain't got much choice.
Unbelievable.
All right, Mark Gay.
I said, who?
All right, John Stones.
Hey!
Bone Stone.
One Stones, you know. Johan Stones.
Okay, Tamori.
Nah, he's not even gonna play, man.
Nah. No Maury, blood.
Fuad, that's you, yeah? Oh, okay.
Tamori. So I think who have I missed
I
out?
think it's Maguire and Stones.
Maguire and
isn't it?
Stones.
Colwell, Levi Colwell.
No,
Not ready yet, mate.
Lewis.
He's not ready yet. He's not ready yet. Man's
Get
playing
him,
left back.
get him off the
All right,
list,
hold
bro.
on. Lewis Dunk.
Virgil
He can
van
get on the
Dijk.
plane.
Hey!
These guys can get on the plane.
All right, so listen, it's Maguire, and this is what you guys are
Yeah.
saying: Maguire and Stones.
Maguire, Stones, Luke Shaw,
Maguire and
and
Stones.
Walker.
Let me ask Fuad. You what did you go? You went Maguire, didn't you?
No, he went Kyle Walker.
Can I ask Cams?
Smoking, man.
So you said no. You said no to Maguire. Why?
No. For me, I think Maguire, as much as people say he has that international streak, and some players are like that, they do have that international form. I just think at one point or another he's going to cost England, and at that point it's going to be too
hasn't yet.
little.
Bro,
too
it's
late.
Harry Maldini.
He hasn't
blood.
yet.
What do you mean he hasn't yet, bro?
Nah, listen.
Harry Maldini.
We all know what
the
Harry
Mbappe goal.
Maguire
It's
is.
his fault.
Don't let him
Yeah, it's Harry
expire
Kane
before
folded
your
scores,
eyes.
mate. You can't say that.
Do not let
Yeah,
it
but
happen
Bayern
at an
Munich play
international
Costa.
tournament, and then you're screwing yourself saying, "Why did we start Maguire when we've got better options?" Because of loyalty.
And how many tournaments have we said
Live
this
by
for?
the
No,
gun, die by the gun.
I think it's actually because of good sample size in England shirt. He
No,
hasn't done anything wrong.
can I say as well,
And
right?
I don't even. Maguire's not even-
Cams, you were saying that Trent needs to play because you know this is why we're not going anywhere. Because I get where you're coming from. You want the top players, good playmaker, incredible passer. If this was Brazil, they would appreciate. They would play.
Thank you.
Why then have you got Maguire in the starting 11?
Why not?
that not a massive contradiction? No, because for me, yeah,
it's not. Wait, hold on. It's not crap. Nah, how Maguire and Stones, they know each other. They played alongside each other many single times. Who do you guys want to put in? Mark Gay?
no, I've
Mark
got.
Gay.
I
Then
want.
all of a sudden, when he makes a mistake,
No.
it's going to be, he's inexperienced.
Do you know what?
We've got
Because I
Harry
want to
Maguire
play.
sitting on the
Because
bench.
I want to play a bit of a higher line,
So what do you
and I
do?
want to play good football.
so you
I've got
don't
Levi
play
Colwill
high
left
is that
footer
right?
and
Oh,
Stones.
is that right?
Two ball
Is
playing
that right?
centre backs.
Now we're all right with the high
One of the
line.
best up and coming centre backs in this
Levi
country,
Colwill.
and will be in
No.
the starting
Levi
11.
Colwill.
What are you talking about?
Bro, he's playing left back. Ain't he?
Bro, listen, left footer,
Nah.
playing
Nah,
out
he's
from the
not ready
back,
yet. He's not
good
ready yet.
football.
He's not ready yet.
Stones.
I'm a
Yeah.
fan. I'm a fan of Levi.
Brazil
Colwill.
wouldn't play Maguire,
No,
would
but
they?
hold on. I'm a fan of Levi Colwill.
Maguire would be
But
Brazilian.
Levi
They would.
Colwill,
Yes, they would.
Levi
they
Colwill
wouldn't.
hasn't even had the
They
They
game
wouldn't play
season.
Colwill.
Exactly.
Colwill ain't getting into no
Right now,
team.
Maguire's playing better than Levi Colwill.
He is.
Yes,
Okay,
100%.
okay, listen. Okay, we've gone with Maguire and we've gone with Stones.
No
Let's
Leroy
look at-
Colwill,
Let's
yeah.
look at our
Whatever
our
his name is.
midfield now. Let's look at our midfield.
Building for future tournaments.
Declan Rice.
Who? Rice.
Who'd you say, Calvin?
Rice.
Yeah.
Huh? No, I said
No,
Declan
I
Rice.
said Calvin Phillips. Yeah, that was it.
Right. Calvin Phillips.
No, vamos.
No.
Calvin Phillips, Kennedy.
A resounding.
Oh, Kennedy.
Allow it.
What do you mean? Someone played
all right.
him on that game just now.
That's
blood.
why they'll
FC
lose.
24.
All right.
Someone had him on the pitch.
So if we're not going to play Calvin Phillips, what we're
Trent.
saying, we're just going with one.
No,
Are
Trent.
we just going with
4-3-3,
one?
innit?
We're just going with one defensive.
Trent
No,
Rice
Bellingham
and
can play
Bellingham.
there, blood. 4-3-3.
Yeah.
Okay, Jude Bellingham.
Hey! If I see any nose, blood.
He's gonna be our Messi. He's gonna.
Is that a no for Raul?
Yes.
I know it's not a no for Raul. So
you.
we got Jude Bellingham. Who else in our midfield? Now this is where it gets interesting,
Madison.
right? Because you could
Philip
have
Foden.
you can, right. So listen,
That's
you
a
could
back,
have
he's a winger.
Philip
yeah, you could have
Foden in the 10.
Foden.
Yes.
You could have Trent Alexander-Arnold. You could have James
Why are you
Maddison,
leaving him so late for?
right?
Conor
Gallagher.
Gallagher.
Mad disrespect.
Conor Gallagher. Right, so let's run through those for that
Henderson
for that
as well.
position there. So let's go Phil Foden.
Has to be.
All
Most
right.
talented player.
I'll
we've
put
got.
yes, but I mean, he's not my first pick.
Let's go James Maddison.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
get that
Certain
going.
man saying put that
Can I
down.
put
Couldn't
it
have been
out there,
talking
like,
to
if
me,
he
blood.
plays up
They're
top,
off
right,
camera,
yeah,
blood.
you know
They
that.
couldn't have never been
Well,
chatting to
I'd
me.
just give it that. innit?
Let's
Just
go
hold it.
Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Vamos.
Well, he should be at
It
right
could work.
back.
If he plays that against Slovenia or something, we can. It's fine.
Right.
I don't know. Mid.
And the final one, Conor Gallagher.
You can do a job that.
That's a resounding
I'd
no.
rather Joe Bellingham.
Phil
Right down my
Foden we've
head,
gone
you
for.
know.
We've gone for Phil Foden.
He ain't
Right.
doing that. Gareth
So-
Southgate won't do that.
I don't mind Conor Gallagher in there.
Let's go. Let's now go up front. Our front three. Bukayo Saka. What are you holding a no for?
I'm not holding a no. I ain't put mine up yet. I haven't put mine up.
I'm just saying.
See?
Look at Abby, you got no.
no.
You shameless, you know. All right, so we go. Bukayo Saka.
Abby, what are you doing?
I think
I'm in the
we'll
rain by myself, blood.
striker Harry Kane.
Here we go.
Right.
Yeah, obviously.
Now
Bayern Munich's finest.
who plays on that left-hand side? Right. Now
Raheem
we could
Sterling.
hold on.
Jack
so we could
Grealish.
go. We could
Jadon
go.
Sancho.
He's holding up. He's holding up the item there. He's holding up the item there, so I'm going to call his name first. And don't forget, you can unlock him in the game. Jack Grealish.
He loves
Cognac Grealish.
Jack
Put
Grealish.
respect on his name. Hey, Fuad, that's
Right.
not putting respect on his name, fam.
All right. Who else? We can.
Sterling.
Raheem Sterling.
Yep. Put respect. It has to be shillings too, bro. Yeah. Come on.
Item over there.
Right. There's an item being held up
Where's Sterling's
over there. That is for Marcus Rashford, being held up by Neeks. For Marcus Rashford. Let me quickly get the mic over to. Let me quickly get the mic over to Neeks. Marcus Rashford on the left. On the right, sorry.
On the left.
On the left, sorry. On the left. Apologies. On the left. He's more effective on the right though at United, isn't he?
No,
he's not.
he's playing on the right at the moment because he's bang out of form, and obviously Garnacho's, we know what Garnacho can do. We all can see that. But when Rashford plays for England, we've seen the Man United form doesn't really matter whether it's good or bad. When he went to the World Cup, by the time the group stage finished, everyone was saying, Southgate, how are you not starting Rashford? How are you not starting Rashford? To the point where that became one of the reasons why maybe they didn't go through against France. Rashford, when Kane has 2 runners off him with pace, or even one, with Rashford running behind, Kane dropping deep as he can
work.
I think that the impact that he can have, I'm not going to say necessarily is better than Grealish, but it's different, and I think he's much more of a goal threat. So if you've got a creativity like Saka, you've got Bellingham, you've got Kane there, Foden, you get someone who's running behind Rashford.
Could you pass the mic just in front of you to Dan, because I know you, it's not specifically that side, but Jared Bowen as well at West Ham.
Yeah, like this is the thing. I think Bowen's a great option, and you got someone there that's direct, but also can cut inside. He's got a great eye for goal. He can take a penalty, unlike a lot of these players. You know what I mean? So yeah, look, he's got to go to the Euros, even if he don't start.
Yeah, under 21.
On the coach and that.
You're going to play there.
Okay.
Play the under 21.
So just to recap on that, it looks like it's boiling down at the moment to 3 players, right? And I need to get the paddles up again just so that I can see, right? He's got his Grealish up again. He's got the item up. It's either Jack Grealish, Marcus Rashford, or Raheem Sterling.
Rashford?
So
Wait, hold on. Man never put up no paddles for Rashford. How did you
hold
count
on.
that?
So let's go it again. So let's go first of all. Jack Grealish.
I thought it was Sterling.
Jack Grealish. All right. Okay. Raheem Sterling.
See, I told you it was Sterling.
And if he don't go, he should revoke his thing and go play for Jamaica.
Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford?
No, blood.
Okay, I think it's resounding that you guys have gone for Raheem Sterling. So if I was to run through the team, this is the team that you guys do not criticise the manager if you don't see these players in the team. This is the team that you guys have selected. In goal, Jordan Pickford.
Hey.
Right back, Kyle Walker. Hey. Left back, Luke Shaw.
Hey.
Centre backs, Harry Maguire.
Hey.
Don't let me hear you lot criticising Gareth Southgate.
Come on, Maguire. Harry Maguire.
John Stones.
Hey.
And in a midfield of Declan Rice. Phil Foden.
Hey.
And Jude Bellingham.
Hey.
Holding up the item there in gold.
Trent should be there,
right? Instead of who?
Instead of who?
Instead of Foden.
No way.
Wait.
What are you talking about?
You're getting it all wrong.
Just play a flat 3, just have him in there.
It's him and Rice with Bellingham in the 10. You talk about him in the 10. Bellingham's playing in the 10.
Man said Trent is Alexander-Arnold in that, bro. Blow it, man.
Trying to shoehorn him in.
Trying to stretch that, bro. Trying to stretch that.
Right, and then up front, we've got Bukayo Saka on the right-hand side. On the left-hand side, Raheem Sterling. And through the middle, Harry Kane. That is the team that you guys...
No Callum Wilson or Ivan Toney. We didn't want to do no cards for that.
They're on the bench.
Okay.
Don't forget.
All right, cool, man.
Game, right? So that's...
oh, God.
That's the 11.
Yeah, what happened to your number 14, lad? You're in trouble. What about him, fam?
Not quite this time.
I forgot the 3 Lions and that.
Don't forget, if you play FC24, you can claim one of the special Euro 24 items coming to the game. We're going to talk about a few of those right now. So Cam, you've been holding up Jack Grealish, who of course is a special item in the game. EA FC 24, he's in the ultimate team. Why Jack Grealish?
I just think England don't value retention enough. I don't think England value keeping the ball and recycling the ball. And I think that's what Jack Grealish offers. England, I saw Neeks talking about, people running in behind. That's what England always think, Guys are just going to run in behind and we're just going to pump a long ball over the top and all of a sudden England are going to score. That's not how it works. I think when you look at these other international teams, how often do international teams win tournaments through speed and raw pace? It's not often. And Mbappe was an outlet for France at once upon a time. But you look at the great Spain teams, you look at the great Brazil teams, Italy, Germany, they didn't win it by pace and power. That's not how you win tournaments. You win tournaments by keeping the ball. You go 1-0 up. You retain it, you wear a team down. And I think England don't value that enough. And you're looking at a midfield of Bellingham and Rice, and whoever wants to play with Bellingham and Rice, them two will play. They're not retention specialists, Rice can keep the ball, give it to the next man, but he's not going to dominate a game receiving the ball all the time. So you need an outlet out there that can hold the ball as well. So I just think England needs to get as many technical guys on the pitch. It's the same reason why I said Trent should play at right back. But as always, England are going to go for the pace of Walker and Raheem Sterling and then Rashford. And that's why we won't win.
hire me and you'll see what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Fuad, you selected another player, Florian Wirtz.
Yeah, just come back from big injury in January as well. I think cruciate ligament injury. Normally you don't see players recover too well from that, but the way he's come back, firing on all cylinders, and he's carried that on into this season. This is going to be his first international tournament as well with Germany because he missed the last one through injury. So I think this is really going to be a breakout one for him. So I'm really kind of looking to see how him and Musiala especially, they're almost going to lead the new era of Germany, if you like. And I feel like they're really in a rebuild period at the moment. So he's going to be the diamond in the dirt, I feel like.
Okay.
Arsenal bought the wrong
Raul,
you couldn't afford the right one.
Raul, you selected another player in the EAFC 24 Ultimate Team, and that is Morata, Álvaro Morata.
Yeah, he's listen, no, guys, hold on. He's extra motivated. He's our captain. He's the captain of the next winner in the Euro Cup. So, yeah, it's my captain. I need to believe. And he's extra motivated because he's in the top 5, the top scorer in Spain. Yes, the name is Álvaro Morata. Amazing player, amazing striker. So, yeah, he's going to be in the top 5.
And he loves him because he plays for Atletico Madrid.
You know what? Everybody's got an item out there. I want you to hold up your player item, right, of a player that you think is going to do really, really well at the tournament this year at Euro 2024. So you'll see I'm holding up Bukayo Saka, right? So I'll start off with me. For obvious reasons, I think, I think he's going to be an excellent player at the tournament this year. He's been brilliant for Arsenal. He's been brilliant for England as well.
Shout for a golden boot? Shout for a leading assist?
I don't know about... I think leading assist...
Team of the tournament?
Certainly. I think he'll be in the team of the tournament as well. He's certainly going to be a top player. But let's get the opinions. Let's go to you, Talia. You've held up McTominay. Scott McTominay.
Well, I was going to go for Robertson, but he was actually already stolen. So I went for McTominay. I think he doesn't have a lot to work with at the moment at Man U, so I feel like he's going to come...
He's doing a job, though. He's starting all the games. You know what I mean? He was a striker in our academy. That's why he's come to Scotland and scored goals, mate.
beating Man United in a friendly,
We taught him everything he knows.
Thinks that.
He's got you to this tournament because of us.
You're a bit rattled, aren't you?
El Carrington.
Well, actually, I'd say it's the other way round. He's performed for Scotland and showed your manager the position that he's more effective in, and he's been brilliant for Scotland.
Well said.
Yeah, hasn't he?
He just got injury, so we need Scott. Do your job. You come through the academy. He's a good lad.
Yeah, well said. I think that's exactly it, and I think I really think he's going to come out on top for us Scots.
Okay, have you got held up over there? Let's get the mic over there.
It's not a bad one to pick.
That's mad disrespectful.
You got Rodri.
Yeah, no, this is not my card. I just had it in my hand.
So what do you think? He's just doing nothing anyway.
He's going to sit there, just as always.
He's going to sit there.
All right.
As always.
Pass.
I think that Rodri, you're going to see him in the next World Cup, in the next Euro Cup. So you're going to see him. And Rodri is the player that need England. So you don't have this kind of player
I
for
agree,
England.
actually.
Yeah.
With this
That's why
keeping
Trent
the
plays.
ball, he doesn't like to play very well, just destruction. So I don't know.
So Rodri. Okay, you've got Cristiano Ronaldo at the age of 38.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, it's the perfect ending. Perfect storyline ending. And do you know what it is? Yeah, obviously everyone wrote him off. After the World Cup, everyone thought it's done.
After he sat with Piers Morgan.
He sat with Piers Morgan, Man United.
To get out. Everyone stay in Europe, but went Saudi.
Everyone thought he was.
But he's done well in Saudi.
Yeah. Well done.
No. Hold on. Hold on, Flex. He's done. Not only is he done well in Saudi, he's done brilliantly for Portugal as well.
He started for them in the last tournament.
Yeah, he has. He's
qualified. Ronaldo.
Well, hasn't he? He's done well for Portugal.
So when he joined Al Nassr, right, everyone thought that's career over. But only Ronaldo could still stay relevant in Saudi League with the goals he's scoring game in and out. And it makes the perfect storyline ending. He's showing that he's still ready to play, still at the top level. If he's at the Premier League right now, I genuinely believe he'll still get 20 goals in a season.
Come on.
Behind you. One of
You can do a
Ronaldo's
job
goals,
for
you know,
United.
so I want to know what
Hold
he's
on,
saying
behind you, the
relevant,
gentleman
like, I wanna
behind you,
know
because
where-
he's
where-
gone. He's
No,
gone.
but I ain't seen it.
Rafa Leão. Listen, Rafa Leão.
As a Portuguese man, I've gone with my twin brother, obviously.
Yeah, you do look like him.
I was thinking that earlier, but I thought,
that's me. But yeah, I feel like this is going to be a real breakout tournament for him. Obviously, last World Cup with bad Fernando Santos. I don't like him at all. I thought he was a terrible manager for us. He didn't start him at all. He still got 2 goals from the bench, even at the World Cup. So I feel like with a new manager, it'll be a new opportunity to, really see him shine. And I feel like he's gonna really cook this tournament.
He's a good,
Okay.
He's a really good player.
Coming back to the panel here, you've gone for Leroy Sané, Matisse.
Yeah, it's one of my favourite players out there right now. I think he's not spoken about enough. Maybe because he's playing for Bayern Munich, I'm not sure. But even when he was in the Premier, he was one of the best wingers out there. So play both flanks. We're talking about all these young players for Germany, but he's talisman. He's a player that's been there, done it, won the trophies. And he's a quality player. When you watch him, for me right now, he's probably up there with the best wingers in the world. I know people talk about Salah and whatnot, but you need to watch this guy because he's cooking. So, yes, Sané for me.
Leroy Sané. Harry Kane for you, Abby. Predictable.
No, allow it. Allow it.
He's cold.
Young prodigy. Young protege. Young protege.
Silver. What colour is that?
Silver.
Oh my days!
Calma.
That man, they ain't even got a game face in the game. He got no game face in it.
Order.
No game face.
Order.
They took a picture. They took a picture from his Instagram and put it on the front of the.
Who's that? That looks like one of our cards we got. And our items. It looks like one of our items we got, bro. It looks like one of our items.
EAFC, it's been a great game and whatnot, but please fix this. You know what I'm saying? It's very disrespectful. Very disrespectful.
All right, Abby, you've got Harry Kane.
I've got Harry Kane. I wanted Jude Bellingham, but Flex wouldn't give him to me. But, we all know what Harry Kane can do. Obviously, we watched him year in, year out, me and X. Look, he's unbelievable. We know the season he's having in the Bundesliga. I arguably think he'd also be having that same type of season if he was playing in an Ange Postecoglou system as well. But also redemption, I guess, for the penalty miss. And he scores literally all the time for England. So he's a shoo-in definitely to be either Golden Boot winner or in team of the tournament.
Right, and you've gone predictably, I guess.
Obviously.
But he is a brilliant player. Special item.
Yeah.
Virgil van Dijk.
Yeah, listen, I don't think there's been many Euros or World Cups where defender has necessarily come out as the best player or the one that stands out the most. But he is still, in my opinion, even at this tournament, he is still the best centre back there. So that's why I've gone for him.
You're English.
And no one said nothing about that, so I respect it as well.
He just
Come
still.
on, right. Remember.
Mate,
Remember,
Saliba was doing up Waterboy for Konate at the World Cup.
Federico Chiesa as well. Watch out for him.
He lit up Euro 2021.
Yeah, he was. He was only really the injuries that sort of affected him. But I think he could be a key player for Italy. He's also in the EAFC 24 Ultimate Team. He's a top player. Watch out for him at the tournament as well. I think he's going to be a really good player. I've got to ask you, Talia, right? Because we haven't asked you this yet. How far can Scotland go, right? We know that Scotland, brilliant, qualified, but how far can they go in the tournament?
Look, I think the difference between the Scots and the English is we're going to take it game by game. We're going to take it round by round. Let's just get through the 16. Let's smash that out the park, and then let's take it from there.
It's a hard season. Let's get the mic back.
Listen, this might be William Wallace 2.0, you just never know. Braveheart, you just don't know.
Man ain't being disrespectful, but you can't take it from there. You need to take it from the start, blood. You lot are going out. Every game, like Scotland, they come out, we'll get through the round 16 and take it from there. You need to take it from the first game when that whistle starts. You lot better be on your A game
against
or
Germany.
Ferrian, blood. Arrivederci. All of that, blood. They're not making it through, bro. Let's be honest. Come on, G. Come on. Kieran Tierney and Andy Robertson. What, they both playing up front, blood? They need goals. Let's be honest, innit? Scott McMail. Come on, bro. Let's not do it.
Shit. What about you?
Scotland don't have a chance, man. Scotland don't have a chance. I mean, the only reason we talk about Scotland is because of Britain and Great Britain and all this stuff. Let's be over 100. Let's be honest. That's the only reason we talk about them. It's the same thing we'll do with Wales. Do you know what I mean? We did this with Wales. The Gareth Bale mania is done now. And sorry, it's going to happen to Scotland.
Let's get the mic back to Talia. Talia, you've got to
Starving.
respond.
You can't have that. You actually cannot have that.
I just like
Talia,
the odd
you
guy
told-
over
you-
here getting very, very excited that somebody can defend it, England, other than himself. But look, just give us time. Give us
Darling, I got a Jamaica shirt at home. What are you talking about? How dare you? Like, what's going on? Why are you digging me out for?
Talia, you explain to them why Scotland are going to have a good Euro 2024.
Underdogs on top. We've got the right attitude. We've got the right vibe. Yes, we're not Bellingham and we're not Harry Kane, but mix us all together and we've got something. We've made it this far.
You've got 11 players.
You know what
I mean?
Well, that might be funny now, but we're here. Do you know what I mean? Where's Haaland? He didn't even make it through.
Okay. Come on.
Okay.
We'll
clap for that.
That's
I ain't a Man City fan.
Straight bullet.
Hey, hold on a minute. You lot were just doing the tag team. What happened to the
You
tag
was
team?
rubbing her out 2 minutes ago, yeah?
Nah, not anymore.
You're talking about your player.
That's a
straight bullet.
What happened to sister?
Listen, yeah? I was giving a little tips on that before. I'm not having
doing
this.
it for
I'm not having this, yeah?
themselves.
I'm not having this. Haaland was
Anyway.
playing in too many tournaments.
Can I
so
add as well?
Not the Euros.
Can I add? Very often do we say Haaland, but we must mention
Odegaard,
the
we
Arsenal
must.
captain is
We
also
must
not
mention
going to be there.
No
What,
shoulder
Martin, no
guard.
shoulder guard, yeah?
No shoulder
Norway
guard.
John Cena, yeah? Where's he in the Euros?
Yeah,
You
but
can't see me. Where's he in the Euros?
yeah, but
Captain.
you will have players.
Playmaker.
You will have players.
Game
in,
operator.
You will have players in the Chelsea team that have gone with a country that's made it and still won't play.
Brother.
Right, so you don't worry.
Don't deflect.
But anyway,
Not the captain, though.
right.
Not the
listen,
captain, though.
I'm gonna to wrap it up. I'm gonna fire some quick questions at you guys. I want you to write these down on your paddle boards, right? And show them so that we can get some verdicts on it. So, first of all, first question I'm going to ask, right, is who is going to win the Euros? Who is going to win the Euros? Write it down on your board and hold it up, right? After 3, who is going to win the UEFA Euro 2024? Right, hold up your boards right now and show me. Albania is gone. Portugal, France, England, Spain we got there, France, Portugal, England, France.
What you spell it with an I? Did man spell it with an I?
Hey.
So I think it looks like going
Where's the
off.
Stella man?
All right, going one sec. Going off of the boards. Going off of the boards, it looks like definitely you're either saying England, France, or Portugal.
Yeah.
With the majority slightly for England, France in second, Portugal in third. All right. Who is going to win the Golden Boot? Who's going to score the most goals in the tournament? Who is going to win the Golden Boot in the
Talking
tournament?
about it's easy. Who's it easy for?
King Kane says
Use the
that.
king terminology correctly.
King
Okay? None of
Kane.
this King Kai business.
Yeah, have some of that,
What you
Kennedy.
got?
You know that way there?
Oh,
Yeah? Have some of that, JFK. Have
Mbappe,
some
you've
of
got.
that.
Mbappe.
Mbappe, yeah. I just think he's just such a threat. He can carry France. He's a machine, man. He's a machine. Now, even in the World Cup, and we were there live in the flesh, and we saw that World Cup final, and France were poor up until like the what was it, 75th minute,
Yeah.
and then Mbappe went right. Let me try sort this thing out, and nearly won it for him. If it wasn't
Remember,
for him,
he's
he might as well,
recovering
so.
from the World Cup final.
Exactly.
So
So he's
then-
going to be
he's
an
gonna be
animal.
angry.
He's
Okay.
gonna be
Well, the
an
majority of you have gone for Harry Kane. Quite a few for Jude Bellingham. Ronaldo's got a shout over there, and a few for Mbappe. But it looks like the majority of people, you got Saka, right? The majority of people have gone for Harry Kane to win the Golden Boot. So it looks like Harry Kane's going to win it. All right. Final 2 questions. Dark horse. Who's your dark horse for the tournament? A team that no one's sort of maybe expecting to win it, but will end up winning the tournament. Your dark horse for the tournament.
End up winning or have a chance?
He's right down Albania.
Oh,
again.
that's
Not really dark. though,
Albania
but it's not
again?
my favourite.
Turkey. Turkey are always a dark horse for these
How
tournaments.
are they going to be the favourites and the
Belgium.
dark horses at the same time?
I'm going with Germany. I know it's
Turkey.
Germany.
They're the whole team,
man.
Germany, host team. Czech Republic. Dan's gone for the Netherlands.
I spelled it right as well, blood. I mean, I don't care.
Germany. There's been a couple of shouts. You know what, Matisse, you got Germany as well. Couple of shouts here. You would never normally think. 1 second. You'd never normally think that Germany would be considered a dark horse. They haven't been on form. They're hosting the tournament. Is that why you make them a favourite?
Yeah.
Is that why you make them a dark horse?
I do think they got some quality players as well. Like there's Havertz and there's others, but you know, there's some serious.
Team
They're
over.
at home. They're at home. They got the crowd. You know what I mean? England obviously didn't work that to their advantage. Maybe Germany can. You never know. So.
Okay. And the last one I want to ask you, your dream final. Your dream final. What would be your dream final? Write those down on the boards right now. Your dream final. You could play on EAFC 24. If you wanted to play your dream final and watch your dream final, what would I like that Albania versus Serbia. They'd have to have a lot of security at that one, right?
Man said dream final, and man are looking at me like I'm an idiot.
England versus
A dream's
Scotland
a dream,
there.
innit?
England versus France. England versus Germany. England
what I'm
versus
doing.
Portugal.
Dan's got England.
France versus Portugal. We ain't even got England in it.
Yeah, because
What have you got?
this is Mbappe versus
You said dream.
Ronaldo.
You said dream.
England versus
Dreaming that Jamaican.
One more chance of us
Robbie,
winning. No chance of Jamaica being QPR in England. Like,
England versus Scotland. Scotland versus Portugal. I'm surprised, Tyler. I thought you might have had England, Scotland, but you got Scotland versus Portugal.
No, she's being realistic.
That's a nightmare.
Significant to this.
England versus France.
Nil-nil,
France,
bro.
England. England versus Scotland.
Revenge England, Italy, innit?
Yeah, and England. Cam, you've got England versus Germany. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, that goes without saying, you know what I mean? England versus Germany, a lot of history behind that.
That's wild. That's wild.
No trying to say, hey, I ain't trying to get cancelled out here, do you know what I mean? But England versus Germany, and then also it's on German soil, do you know what I mean? Sending them packing. All the German fans crying in the crowd.
Do you
I love
care
that.
that the Italians beat us on our home soil, so like maybe we could
That
do
was
them?
there, that burnt, but I want to do it to
Rather-
Germany this time, do you know what I mean? And you know when they get that little German kids in the crowd crying and stuff, I would just love it. Do you know what I mean? And we're just
Kids are our future, lad. I like the kids are our future. But this brother was just talking about the kids and Marcus Rashford's feet. What are you talking about? Oh my days, bruv.
all right. Well, listen, it's going to be happening next summer. We're all looking forward to it. The tournament is going to be brilliant, and I want to thank everybody for tuning in. You heard it here. England versus Scotland final, or England versus Germany final. That would absolutely be brilliant. How far will Scotland go? Can England win it? We're going to find out. We will find out. Massive thanks going out to EA Sports FC 24 for bringing this all together. Really, really appreciate it. Give them a big round of applause. Brilliant. Also for giving us a chance to play FC 24. The UEFA Euro 2024 tournament is going to be absolutely massive, right? So make sure you check it out. We're all excited for next year. And you can play EA FC 24 now and receive a special Euro 2024 item, which includes, as we've been mentioning throughout the show, Jack Grealish, Virgil van Dijk, Ousmane Dembélé, Federico Chiesa, right? So get involved with that right now. But thank you very much. Thank you all you guys for coming out today.
Come on.
It's been absolutely brilliant. Don't forget to subscribe here to DR Sports. And of course, we will be covering the Euros. AGT says we're going out there. He's paying for it. No, we will be out there. We'll be out there at the Euros, and we'll be here in the studio covering it as well. So really, really looking forward to it. But we know who everybody's got now. Let me just once again run through the draw just before we go. Group A is Group A is Germany, Hungary, Scotland, and Switzerland. Group B, Spain, Albania, Croatia, and Italy. Group C is England, Denmark, Slovenia, and Serbia. Group D, France, Austria, Netherlands, and the playoff winner of Group A, which is potentially Wales. Group E, Belgium, Romania, Slovakia, and the playoff winner of Group B. And Group F is Portugal, Turkey, the Czech Republic, and the playoff winner of Group C. Who is going to win the Euros? We'll find out next year. Thanks very much.
Vamos!
I'm a walking lick. Having nothing on my wrist. Paparazzi taking pics. Something you don't wanna miss. Diamonds dance like a disco ball. Excuse my wrist, it like too show off. No condiments, too much sauce. This is regular, do this. I'm a walking lick. Having nothing on my wrist. Paparazzi taking pics. Something you don't wanna miss.